Welcome to another session of how to become a financial analyst. And today we will be discussing the one of the most important functions which any analyst, financial or accounting people has to use in a company, named pivot tables. And this is one of the most powerful functions available also in Excel. So today we will learn that there are five different things which we can do through the pivot table. We can sort our data, we can filter our data, we can summarize, we can analyze, and then we can use some internal calculations also to do into our pivot table. So let me just show you the simple data. This is invoicing of a company from Jan 2019 till April 2020. This is a simple serial number, and we have around 1546 invoices with us. So this is the date of the invoice. This is the ID of the customer full name. These are my sales rep who has done the business. These are the products or SKU, stock keeping unit, and this is the amount of the sales or a sales amount. So now, first of all, if I have to make a pivot table, I have to make sure that my cursor should be inside the table, and then I have to go over here and say pivot table. And as you can see that system has already selected the my data. I have to do nothing. Yes, I want to a new sheet. I can also create a pivot table in the existing sheet, but I want to create into the new sheet. These are the very basic thing most of the people know, so I don't want to put a time onto it. And here my pivot table gets open. So I just right now I just need date, I just need ID of my of the people, I need sales reps, I need SKU. We have to open this thing, and I may need, after SKU I need the amounts also. Okay, and as soon as I got here, I will convert the amount to non-counting with no decimal and no sign over here, and straight away I will go into my pivot table. I will go into options, I'll go into options, and I will convert it straight to a classic one, because what I personally think is it's more easy for you to look into the classics table here. And then I may go on to design, no subtotals, and I don't need any grand totals. And over here I don't need this. And lastly, I think it's get grouped here, so I will ungroup here and bring it to the date. So here my simple pivot table is showing me on Jan 1st 2019 we sold to these three people. These are my customers, these were my sales reps, these are the products which we have sold, and this is the this is the value of the item. Okay, and again I can, if I want, I can center the date here. So right now my data is sorted onto the date, and if I go at the bottom, it's all on the dates here. Everything's till 17th of April 2020, everything is sorted on the date. But for example, I don't want to sort it on the date, I want to sort it onto the customer. So what I have to do here, so let's say I don't want all this information, so I can go here and only open this box, and I want my customer to be on the top. So I will hold this thing and put it before the date, and here these are the names of the customers. If I go back down, so this is all different names of my customers are coming here. Okay, and if I want to sort it on to a sales rep, then I can bring my sales tax sales rep, and this is the transactions done by the sales rep. And at any time I want to see the SKU by sales, I can bring the SKU on the top and this is how I can see my SKU. So let's go back onto the first one and let's see. My boss gave me some of the tasks to do. So first of all, he wants me to give him a list of a product wise. So whatever 10, 15, 20 products I have, he just want a product wise sales. So what I will do, I'll go here, I will keep the SKU, which is my product. I will take the sales rep here, I will take my ID over here, and I take my date over here. And now you can see that I have 10 different SKUs, and this is the total sales done SKU wise or by SKU, whatever it is. So with a single clicks, I have made the product wise sales. Now after that, he says, okay, I want to see a customer wise sales also. So what I will do, I will do nothing. I will bring my ID, which is a customer ID, over here, and I can take my SKU up, and now these are the short names. And as you can see in my data, their actual names are coming here. Just to save the space, I've done this. Or let's bring the customer here to see it more clearly. So I can go over here and say show me the customers also, and now I can take the ID up, and now this is my customer wise sale. So the names of the customers are coming and the total sale, and he want to see what is the highest business we are doing with the customer. So I can go here and say data and sort it over here. So now the highest sales done to the system to the customer comes up, and the lowest sales done to any customer comes at the bottom. Let's go to see the next requirement. Now he want to filter me some of the sales. So let's say out of the customers, he don't want all of them, he wants something few of the customers. So we will select few of the customers for our boss, whatever he told us, and we say okay. And now these are some of the selected data which you can see, and at any time I want to bring in what products I have sold to them, I can bring in the SKUs, and system is showing me that these are the products sold to these selected customers. So this is how we can play with the data. At any time we want to bring in the date on which date we have sold, so we can bring the date in between, and now even the dates are appearing, which SKU was sold to this supplier on which date, and likewise we can bring in the sales reps and everything. So this is how we can do that. Let's do how to summarize. Again, if I want to do a summarize form, what I can do is I can take my SKU up, and I can take my date up, and it's coming into a date wise, which month, but he wants something like say into the months. So I can go into the design, into the analysis, and there is a group and ungroup. So I can click onto the group field, and now I don't want on the days, I want onto the months. And the moment I select month and say okay, now you can see that whole of that 1500 rows data collapsed to 8 to 10 rows, whatever it is, 12 rows. So this is how we can summarize our data also. Okay, and analysis. Now very interesting thing, analysis is right now by which customer is doing what, how, which product is performing well, which month of my business was good, I have no idea right now. But what I can do, for example, I want to see which product over here, so I can take my SKU and put it over here. So now it's telling me the whole story, that these are the months and these are my SKUs. So I can see that some of the SKUs are not performing well in these months, some of the SKUs are not over here. So now I'm having a clear picture of what business is going on. Or I can bring in the customers and I can take my date up. So now, and let me select all of my customers here because we have put this here, and now the performance of each customer into each product, I can see that which customer was not buying me some of the products in some of the months or whatever it is. So this is giving me the whole picture of this. So this is a simple way. There are formulas and some of the other things which we can discuss, and I will discuss it into my into my next video, which will be followed right after this. So stay tuned, and I hope that you have learned some of the very basic things about the pivot table. If you want me to cover any specific function or scenario in the pivot table, then please do let me know and leave your comments at the bottom, and I'll get back to you. And thanks for tuning in. Bye.